Awesome. Well, thanks for coming. So good to see you guys. We'll just get started sitting in a comfortable cross-legged position. My name is Wendy, and I hope you love the class today. We're going to do I call it a gentle flow with an edge. So we'll just drop down into the sits bones, close the eyes, and just let go of whatever was happening before you got here. Let go of whatever's going to happen after you leave. And draw your awareness inward to the physical body. Notice how your body's feeling today. If you notice spots where your body likes to hang onto tension, just consciously bring the breath into those spots. Then draw your awareness to your breath. Notice how the breath is moving in the body. Notice how you're breathing in the belly. Are you breathing in the chest? Does the breath feel very deep or very shallow? And if you get the urge to control the breath or you feel like you're not breathing properly, try to let that go. Just allow the body to breathe in its natural rhythm. And then gently draw your awareness to your mind. Notice where the thoughts are at today. Not trying to change it or wish it was different than it is. Just taking that time at the beginning of the practice to check in with your physical body, check in with your breath. Notice where your thoughts are at. You can set your intention for your practice today. And then we'll bring the palms down. We'll come into some nice big circles with the shoulders. Inhale one circle and exhale through the next. Lead with the breath and let the movement follow. And then gently pause, switch directions. So we really want to take that time at the beginning of the practice to get the body and breath moving in unison. If you notice you just kind of check out, you're just kind of mindlessly going through the motions, that's okay. Just use that as your cue to start over. Lead with the breath and let the movement follow. And then we'll come all the way back to center. We'll cross the legs the other way. We'll come into a seated cat. So exhale, tuck the tailbone, pull the belly to the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, rock forward, lift the heart, shoulders back, gaze up. And then move with the breath. So exhale, curl up. Inhale, lift the heart forward, arch the back and draw the gaze up. Perfect. We'll just go at your own pace. If you want to speed it up, you can speed it up. If you want to just take it really nice and slow, just go nice and slow. And then we'll come back to center. Drop heavy into the sits bones, left hand down, right arm up. You want to lift up nice and tall, especially see if you can lengthen that low part of the spine. Shoulders nice and light, and then we'll fold from side to side. Perfect. So you want to keep the heart lifted. Notice if the chin is jutting forward. If it is, you can even take the gaze up. Perfect. So side stretches are good for circulation. You might find you get instantly warm. That's normal. And then we'll come all the way back to center. For the pranayama today, we're going to do the 3-part Durga breath. So you can have one hand on your belly and one hand on your heart. You can exhale completely. Inhale, let the belly soften, bring the breath into the ribs and the upper chest. Exhale, pull the belly to the spine, release the ribs, release the upper chest. Inhale, belly softens, ribs expand, breath into the upper chest. Exhale, pull the belly to the spine, release the ribs, release the upper chest. So you can do that on your own. You really want to get the sense of inflating on the inhale. It's like there's a balloon being blown up in your belly and your rib cage, and then deflating on the exhale. Perfect. We'll just close the eyes, tune into the breath. And then we can just open the eyes. So that one's really good for cleansing and detoxing the liver. You can come back to that breath anytime throughout the practice. So from here, we're gonna fold forward, uncross the legs, walk the hands forward, spread the fingers, and we'll come into some nice big circles with the hips. So just get really comfortable in your body. Shake out any twitches. Work out all the creaks and groans. And then we'll just gently pause, switch directions. Really setting that intention to get really comfortable in your body. So if there's anything you can let go of, just let it go. If there's any little adjustment you can make to make yourself more comfortable, make yourself feel good in your body, always making that adjustment. Awesome. And then we'll slowly come back to center, come up onto the hands and knees, tuck the toes, lift the hips up for down dog. Lift the hips up as high as you can. Drop the heels towards the floor. We can walk the dog. Awesome, yeah, take a few deep breaths. If you want, you can exhale with the mouth open, kind of letting a nice come out on your exhale. Very good. Wiggle the hips. You can try to bend the knees, bend the elbows. Beautiful. And then we're going to bend the knees, step or hop forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, let the arms float up, gaze up. Exhale, pull the hands to the heart. Going to step towards the front of the mat. Big toes together, sides of the feet parallel with each other. Hands to heart. We're going to inhale up, take a gentle back bend. Exhale, fold. Right foot steps back for the lunge. Hips drop down, heart stays lifted. You just want to be mindful that your front knee is sitting right over top of your ankle. Release the hands, step into plank. So to modify, if you need to make an easier version, you want to drop the knees to the floor for a half plank. So you can drop the knees, bum comes up, chest is the first thing to touch, scoop forward and up for cobra. Lift with the heart, elbows stay hugged in and the shoulders stay down. Tuck the toes, lift the hips for down dog. So if you're not feeling down dog or you want a gentle practice today, feel free to come into child's pose at any time here. Very nice. Bend the knees, step or hop forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, pull the hands to the heart. Inhale, up, gentle back bend. Exhale, fold. Left foot steps back for the lunge. Hips drop down, heart stays lifted. Release the hands, step into plank. Lower down, scoop forward and up for cobra. Tuck the toes, lift the hips for down dog. Awesome, drop the chest, lighten up through the shoulders. We'll bend the knees, step or hop forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, pull the hands to the heart. So if you find yourself shifting back each time you want to step towards the front of the mat. Inhale, up, gentle back bend. Exhale, fold. Right foot steps back for the lunge, hands float to the heart. Perfect. Wiggle the front toes if you're gripping. Sink heavy into the hips. You can let the hips press forward here as well. Inhale deeply. Exhale, hands float down, step into plank. Lower down, scoop forward and up for cobra or come into up dog. Tuck the toes, lift the hips for down dog. Nice big breath. Very nice. Bend the knees, step or hop forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, up, gentle back bend. Exhale, fold. Left foot steps back for the lunge, hands float to the heart. You can let the hips press forward. Wiggle the front toes if you're gripping. Perfect. Inhale deeply. Exhale, hands float down, step into plank. Lower down, scoop forward and up for cobra or up dog. Elbows stay hugged in and the shoulders stay down. Tuck the toes, lift the hips for down dog. Very nice. Bend the knees, step or hop forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stretch up high as you can. Exhale, pull the hands to the heart. Inhale, up, gentle back bend. Exhale, fold. Right foot steps back for the lunge, hands float to the heart. So you want to create that push-pull with the body. Lower body pushes down, upper body's pulling up. You can energize the fingers up towards the ceiling. Perfect. Heavy in the lower body and then really lighten up through the upper body. Arms drop back, interlock the fingers behind the back. Breathe into the heart. Inhale deeply. Exhale, let the hands float down, step into plank. Lower down, scoop forward and up for cobra. Tuck the toes, lift the hips for down dog. Bend the knees, step or hop forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, pull the hands to the heart. Inhale, up, gentle back bend. Exhale, fold. Left foot steps back for the lunge. Arms float all the way up. Create that push-pull with your body. Lower body pushes down, upper body's pulling up. Awesome. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, hands float down. Step into plank. Lower down, scoop forward and up for cobra. Breathe into the heart. Tuck the toes if the hips for down dog. So down dog is your resting pose. So just see if you can let go of any extra added tension or tightness that you're hanging on to that you could let go of. Bend the knees, step or hop forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, pull the hands to the heart. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Right foot steps back, this time warrior two. Nice wide stance. You want to get the front heel in line with the arch of the back foot. Really try to lighten up through the shoulders. Gaze is at that front middle finger. Drop the back arm, bring the left arm up for exalted. Gaze up. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, arms windmill down. Step into plank. Lower down, scoot forward and up for cobra. Tuck the toes if the hips for down dog. Very nice. Lighten up through the shoulders. Make sure the neck and shoulder area feels very comfortable. Bend the knees, step or hop forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, pull the hands to the heart. Inhale, up, gentle back bend. Exhale, fold. Left foot steps back, warrior two. Nice wide stance. Can zip up the low belly, lighten through the shoulders. Exalted. Feel like I'm stretching that arm up towards the ceiling. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, arms windmill down. Step into plank. Lower down, scoop forward and up for cobra. Awesome. Tuck the toes if the hips for down dog. Bend the knees, step or hop forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stretch the arms up high as you can. Exhale, pull the hands to the heart. Inhale, up, gentle back bend. Exhale, fold. Right foot steps back, warrior two. Sink nice and low. You can spiral with the legs. So draw your awareness to the inseam of the front thigh. That inseam rolls out and then the back inseam hugs in. You can zip up the low belly. Perfect. Drop the back arm, bring the left arm up for exalted. We'll drop the elbow, come into side angle. So rolling that right rib cage back, arms in line with your ear. Again, make sure the neck and shoulder area feels really comfortable here. Perfect. Back to warrior two. Arms slowed down, step into plank. Use your arm strength, your core strength, and your leg strength to lower down. Scoop forward and up for cobra. Tuck the toes if the hips for down dog. Bend the knees, step or hop forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, up, gentle back bend. Exhale, fold. Left foot steps back, warrior two. Spiraling with the legs, zip up the low belly, shoulders nice and light. Drop the back arm, come into exalted. Drop the elbow, come into side angle. Rolling that left rib cage back. Beautiful. Another thing you can try here is to drop the left hip. Yeah, perfect. Back to warrior two. Arms windmill down, step into plank. Lower down, scoop forward and up for cobra. Tuck the toes, lift the hips for down dog. Bend the knees, step or hop forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, up, gentle back bend. Exhale, fold. Right foot back, warrior two. Exalted. Gaze up. Side angle. Press into the outside edge of the right foot and stretch all the way out past the tip of the right fingertips. Back to warrior two. I'm gonna straighten the front leg and transition into triangle. So jet the right hip back, lean forward, come into triangle, arms pull away from the heart. Ideally, we want the gaze to be up at the top thumb. If that doesn't feel okay for your neck, you can bring your head in center or take the gaze to the floor, whatever feels better for your neck. Back to warrior two. Arms float down, step into plank. Lower down, scoop forward and up for cobra. Tuck the toes, lift the hips for down dog. Nice big breath. If you are getting tired, feel like you need a child's pose, you can go ahead and take one. Bend the knees, step or hop forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, up, gentle back bend. Exhale, fold. Left foot back, warrior two. Spiral with the legs, zip up the low belly. Lighten through the shoulders. Exalted. Perfect. If you're gripping with those front toes, just try wiggling them a little bit. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, come into side angle. Back to warrior two. We're gonna straighten the front leg. Jet that left hip back, lean forward, come into triangle. Back to warrior two. Arms float down, step into plank. Lower down, scoop forward and up for cobra. Tuck the toes, lift the hips for down dog. Now see if you can bring the breath into the upper back here. Hips are pulling up towards the ceiling, and then at the same time the heels are pulling down. Bend the knees, step or hop forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, up, gentle back bend. Exhale, fold. Right foot steps back, warrior two. Exalted. Side angle. Roll the rib cage back. Make sure the neck and shoulder area is really comfortable. Back to warrior two, straighten the front leg, come into triangle. Back to warrior two, arms float down, step into plank. Lower down, scoop forward and up for cobra. Tuck the toes, lift the hips for down dog. Bend the knees, step or hop forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Last one, big smile. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Left foot back, warrior two. Exalted. Side angle. Triangle. You can hug the inner thighs towards each other. Back to warrior two. Arms float down, step into plank. Lower down, scoop forward and up for cobra. Tuck the toes, lift the hips for down dog. Last one. Bend the knees, step or hop forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, pull the hands to the heart. So just keep the eyes closed. Just check in with your physical body. Check in with your breath. Notice where your mind is at. And then we'll just release the hands, gently open the eyes. We're going to transition into our balance pose. We're going to do tree pose. So just shift into the left foot. Focus your gaze. Something that's not moving. Whenever you're ready, just bring the right foot to the inside of the ankle, hands to the heart. If you're really comfortable here, just stay here. If you want to go deeper, bring the foot up to the inner calf. If you want to go even deeper than that, bring the foot up to the inner thigh. Just make sure you don't have it on the inside of the knee, just to protect the knee. Compress the foot into the standing leg, lift up through the midline, nice and tall, perfect. Hands can stay at the heart. If you have any shoulder issues, you might want to just leave the hands at the heart. If not, you can draw the arms up, spread the fingers, gaze up if you want to. Makes it a little bit more challenging. Last couple breaths, stretch up high as you can. And then we'll slowly release. Very nice. Switch sides, focus your gaze. Sink into the right foot and then just come into it at your own time, wherever you're at. One thing you want to be mindful of in tree is that standing leg hip sometimes likes to come out. So hug the standing hip in and up. Press the foot into the standing leg and lift up through the midline. Perfect. You want to go deeper. Draw the arms up. Gaze up if you want to challenge. Last couple breaths. Stretch up high as you can, nice and tall. And then we'll slowly release. Very nice. Now we're going to come down all the way onto the back. So coming onto the back, hug the knees in towards the chest. Just gently rock from side to side, press the low back down. Perfect. And we're gonna hug the right knee in towards the chest, let the left leg drop. Really just let the whole back body sink into your mat. Stretch the right arm to the side, palm facing down. Let that knee drop to the left, take your gaze to the right. Perfect, and you just wanna let the whole spine unwind here. Notice if you're trying to hold the body up and see if you can just let it go, let it sink and soften into your mat. Very nice. And then we'll slowly come back to center. Switch sides, hug the left knee in towards the chest. Nice big breath. As you exhale, just let the whole back body sink into your mat. Perfect. Then we'll stretch the left arm to the side, palm facing down. Let that knee drop to the right. Take your gaze to the left. And again, just let your whole spine unwind. It's good to end your practice with a twist that actually resets the spine. You can come back to that belly breath, that 3-part breath we did at the beginning if you want. And then just slowly unwind. Come back to Shavasana. Lying on the back, palms open up. Just make yourself comfortable. Just allow the heart to soften. Allow that softness in the heart to spread into the chest and lungs. Allow the softness to float up into your shoulders and slowly down your arms. Gently draw your awareness back to your heart. Feel the softness float into your rib cage as your ribs soften and expand with each breath. Feel the lightness in your belly. Feel the softness in your lower back. Allow the relaxation to float into your hips. Allow the thighs to soften. Relax through the knees. Soften through the lower legs and the ankles. Relax through the feet. Gently draw your awareness back to your heart. Allow the softness to float from your heart up into your neck and into your jaw. Release the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Allow the cheekbones to soften. Relax through the backs of the eyes. Soften through the forehead. And just allow the whole body to be soft from the tips of the toes to the crown of the head. When you're ready, you can gently bring some movement back to your body. Wiggle the fingers and toes. And gently rock the head from side to side. You can stretch the arms up. And then whenever you're ready, just roll onto one side. Slowly take your time, make your way back up to sitting. Let the hands float together at the heart in the Anjali Mudra, sealing in the effects of our practice today. As always, honoring our bodies for allowing us to practice today. Honoring each other for showing up on our yoga mats today, sharing our practice with each other. Namaste.
Namaste.